Okay. All right. A very good evening from here. All right. Thank you so much. My name is Evans Osabo here, and also economist at Connaught University and the privileged founding chair of DADEC, the Pecos Institutions and Development Research Center. Okay, this is that. Okay, I want to start by first and foremost appreciating God. We can't thank God enough for his faithfulness. And like I tell my team members that everyone on that deck can be said to be a minister because we are using knowledge for transforming lives. So I want to sincerely appreciate each one of us for the privilege of being part of this move. Minutes. Let me share the right screen. One minute, please. Okay, so I'll be sure that I was checking around the yeah. All right, okay. Thank you so much. That now let me share my screen. Let's check. Good. Again, confirm whether you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Visible. Thanks so much. Great. So I'm just welcoming us, and first and foremost, thank God for today that we are doing the onboarding of batch 3 members of our African Scholars Mentorship Network. And then two is also 2-in-1 activities is the end of the second quarter of the year 2025, where we have our quarterly meeting. So it's also another platform to have a ASMN Premium quarterly meeting. So we're having 2-in-1 activities today. And after this welcome remark, we go. After this opening introduction, I will come back to this one later on. Then I will go to the item 3, whereby we have a short presentation from our various unit leads and regional coordinators. We can take some questions from cluster leads, previous clusters. Okay, thanks so much, and I remain grateful to all of our team members for the efforts. And I want to welcome us sincerely, particularly the one that we're onboarding today. Please don't write on my screen. The ASMN Premium batch we're onboarding, and those other previous batches that are part of this. So this schema gives us an idea of what I call a direct conditional system. So within the direct ASMN community, we have everyone that passed through our training since ASMN 1.0 to the last one we did, ASMN 5.0. Currently, we have over 1,200 of them, so they are part of the direct ASMN community. That's like the general community. If you also listen to my video on the ASMN Premium page, these are like we can call the general multitude. Then in a step further is the ASMN Premium members. These ones are like direct disciples. From these direct disciples, most of the people you see on our direct team, we are part of direct ASMN Premium members. So you move on to direct. So this is actually where the activities are, which you call the management team. The advisory board members, they are like invisible to us. Most of them don't know them, but you can only see them on the on our platform. They provide the oversight, so I report to them personally. So we that advisory committee, but the activities are so once you are a premium member, you are close to joining us as part of our meeting. So we hope that the ones that we onboarded today, a few of them over the time will move to this stage. I will come back to this later on. So on that note, I want to quickly check so we can take reports or progress report from other units. So I want to quickly call on our lead for social media manager, Madam Elizabeth, aka Hida Forum. So Elizabeth, let me make you the, I think you can share, make you the host. Yeah, you have the space now. I know. Hold up. Sorry. Okay, I think you have the, yeah, Madam Elizabeth, can you hear me?
Yes,
I've made
Prof.
you co-host, so you can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening or good morning, good afternoon. Depending on your time and location. My name is Elizabeth Osabohien. I'm a member of the media and publicity team or group of Diadec. I want to congratulate our incoming ASMN Premium members. I have a little presentation to make, something to just to introduce you to social media and let you know what you can do with social media. So I'm going to share my screen now briefly. Please, can we see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to give us a quick presentation on this topic, leveraging social media platforms for professional growth and research impact. I know that all of us, none of us rather, is new to what social media is all about. So this is not to introduce social media to us afresh. Rather, I want to tell us what you can do with that your page or that your channel that you have on social media, so that it can help your professional growth and also impact your research positively. So to introduce, as a way of introduction, just for us to understand what social media is all about, we all know all the platforms, the social media platforms that we have. I want to let you know that social media goes beyond just playing around the media or using it for entertainment or using it for other, just whiling away time. Daily, millions of people use social media. So if you are strategic enough, you will be able to gain a lot from that. Social media has gone just beyond them, like I said, what you can just use for entertainment. It has gone beyond that. Whether you are a researcher or you are an early career professional or someone in the industry, social media can be a very powerful tool to boost your career, to build your brand, and to make real impact in your career. For social media, the different platforms, each platform has its own unique audience. So for professionals, I highly recommend LinkedIn if you are a professional, because I know all of us here are professionals, please, if you are not on LinkedIn, kindly create a LinkedIn account today. Make sure you're on LinkedIn, because on LinkedIn, it will help you to meet other professionals like yourself. It will help you in branding. On LinkedIn, you get to network, you get to meet people of like mind, and with that, you begin to grow. Other platforms, we have other platforms. We have Twitter, we have Instagram, TikTok, and the rest. If you are on LinkedIn and you carry your kind of content is entertainment or dancing video and all of those, and you put it on LinkedIn, you will not get anything out of it. So that is why I said each social media platform has its own unique audience. So on Twitter is ideal for real updates, scholarly debates. You want to have debates, professionals. Yes, you can use Twitter, or X as we call it now. Then YouTube for professionals that want to impact knowledge. You want to educate people, probably on your field. Yes, YouTube, is a very great platform to use. You can also visit YouTube if you want to learn anything concerning your own. If you just type in your questions or whatever you want to check on YouTube, and you see results from videos that people have already put on YouTube. Let me use this opportunity to also say that we also have a platform where we put out contents, where we talk about research, uh, collaborations, partnership, and all of that. The name of the link of the YouTube account is Scholars Mentorship Network. I will encourage us, especially the incoming ASMN Premium members, to subscribe to this channel. We have a lot on that channel, and we have more coming your way. Maybe if there are anything you need to know or you want us to talk about after watching any of the videos, you can still leave your comments. Prof or doctor, please, this area I want us to, I am not sure, I'm not clear on this part. Please, can you do a tutorial video on this? You can just leave your comments there, and they will be attended to. So why social media matters for professionals? Here we highlight that knowledge sharing, and of course visibility and branding. Social media has made the world a global village. That is why you can be in Nigeria, or you can be in Kenya, you can be in Canada, and you are connecting with someone in another country and in another continent entirely. So being on social media and putting out the right content at the right time gives you that visibility and branding. It also opens you up to networking opportunities. So best practices for social media optimization. Like I said at the beginning, it is not new to us. A lot of us are already on social media, just that we might not be using it the way we should, that will give us that gain or that optimization. So how do you use social media for your media optimization? The first one here I have is consistency. Once you open your LinkedIn account or your YouTube or Facebook or whatever account you are using, ensure you are going there from time to time. Don't be the one that will put something out there 10 months ago, and after that nobody is hearing from you again. You will not grow your platform that way. Make sure you are there, even if it is just once a week. Make sure you are posting something on that platform. Another one is quality over quantity. I always say that because we are saying you should post often doesn't mean that you should just go there, and just put anything that will not have any value or impact. Make sure that what you are posting is what people will actually come and see and love what you do and want to collaborate with you. Another thing is to use hashtags. People don't use hashtags. Hashtags help others to discover your content. When you use hashtag, for instance, you are talking about collaboration and you are using hashtag. When anybody is searching for anything that has to do with collaboration, it will help to bring out or pop up your own content for people to see. So like, okay, here we have the all the platforms that I mentioned earlier: LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Like I said, LinkedIn, very important for professionals. If you are not on LinkedIn, please ensure you are on LinkedIn. Think that is all. Then in conclusion, let me just conclude by saying social media isn't just a tool for playing around, like I said at the beginning. When you use it intentionally, it will help to attract opportunities. It will bring you partnership, funding, and influence. The advantage goes on and on and on. So whether you are just starting up, or you've been there before and you didn't realize before now how powerful social media is, I want you to take home this message. Social media is actually a very, very powerful tool that can help you grow in your career. Having said that, I would like to welcome us once again to the Diadec family, and I want to tell us, from the media and publicity group, I want to welcome you and say that from time to time, we are always making posts. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, we are on all the social media platforms generally. Please, when we make posts like this, we usually will share our links, the links to this post, across our community. So anytime you see our post encouraging you to engage on our post, please do so. Kindly do so. We are Diadec on LinkedIn, Diadec Center on when you get to all the platforms, just type Diadec. You will see our pages and our platforms, our channels popping up for you to engage with us. Thank you so much for listening, and once again, you are welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Before I ask for comments, so another team member will add to it. Just a quick one, in case you don't know our channel, if you go to our website at the headers and footers, you see the icon there. Or you click on the icons there, it takes you straight to our various media channels. If you want to go to our diadec.org, our homepage, you see the icons, Facebook icon, you click it, take it there, see LinkedIn icon, you take it there, you see the Twitter icon, you click it there. So all the links to our video channels are on our homepage. So in case you don't remember what it is, but basically once you see Diadec or ASMN, you get that. Okay, I thought you want to quickly add to it before we now go to the next. And please, if you have quick comments to add, comment or clarification to Madam Shida Forum, quickly write on the chat or raise your hand to add to it, while I call on Arthur, who's part of that team, to add to what she has said. Arthur, if you can do it 2 minutes, great. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Good day, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay. I want to thank my Oga for the good job she has done already. She has made it pretty easy for me. But I just want to add something to what Madam Hilda said earlier on. Yes, your visibility for scholars, professionals in whatever field is important, because they go a long way in boosting citations, creating collaborations, and getting funding when the time comes. It makes you an influential voice when it comes to policy and public discourse in your field, and strengthen your institutional reputation, your organization, your affiliation. It makes it more renowned. There's this quote by Nicholas Christoph: obscurity is greater threat to academic than error. Don't let us not be afraid of making errors. In the place of your presentation, your ideas being critiqued, you get to improve on it. And while Madam Eda was talking about the available platform where we can actually push out our presence to create visibility, you have things in places like Substack, X, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Google Scholar, ResearchGate, LinkedIn, and ORCID. Now, no matter whatever level you are as an academic, somebody in the academia or a researcher, it is important you must have a presence on Google Scholar, ResearchGate, LinkedIn, and ORCID. Whereas on Substack and YouTube, mostly, Substack and LinkedIn, most time it is for thought leaders where you communicate your thought and ideas, you push it to the fore, thereby getting more people to actually search out your details. Okay, I read something about this person on Substack. Who is this person? I want to know more. They start looking at your LinkedIn. Okay, let me search this person out on Google Scholar or ResearchGate. So they are somehow related and interwoven. That is why I won't ask us as professionals to play down on any of them. They are linked. I have seen something recently. There's a lady, if we go on X and search for Chioma Oji, she has become a notable voice in teaching online physics, mathematics. I thought it was within my budget. I consulted with her that, please, I want you to teach my daughter something. And by the time I heard what this lady was charging, $10 per hour, I told her I'll get back to her. But she has become an identity there on that environment. So gone are the days where they say social media is a plaything. No, people are actually making mark there. Like I liked it here, Twitter or X, LinkedIn for networking and paper sharing, YouTube, Medium, Substack for thought leaders, Google Scholar, ORCID, ResearchGate for boost academic profiles. Strategic content to share. We have them already, published papers with summaries or thread. What at a point in time, what we were doing at my former place of business is we go to the ResearchGate, look at the profile of any researcher, take their abstract, break it to a simple language where the man on the street, the man on Facebook and X can understand. By the time they read it, we embed there a link for them to click on if they are so interested in getting access to the full paper. So look at how to make short summaries of your documents and share in these various platforms. Research insight and visual abstracts, then speaking engagement, webinars, commentary on field trends. Then we build a personal academic brand when we engage at the various social media platforms that Mrs. Hilda shared earlier on. It defines your niche and voice. Like the Chioma I talked about, if you go on next, Chioma Oji, I call her a mathematician. She teaches physics, energy, and the like. Use consistent profile photos and bios, especially for those on LinkedIn. Your profile photo and bios must be top-notch if you want to be engaged. Choose one or two platforms to post regularly. Thank you, Madam Hilda, for that. Many people create a LinkedIn platform, but if you go there, you see the last post was like 12 months ago. Regularly, it is important that we add something, add a content. It might not be something lengthy, 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph, a summary of something big to you that has something to do with what your interest. Your brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room, as captured by Jeff Bezos. Then we can look at engagement and networking. For X, formerly Twitter, chat and LinkedIn group, respond to posts, share insight, collaborate with communicators, journalists, attend webinars, tag peers and mentors. Then conclude with this. Start small. Don't be afraid of doing something. It might just be 1 post a week. Gradually, the more engagement you get, the better your traction on that environment. And you just discover that from your 10 followers, you get 20, 50, 100 and like. Align online presence with academic goals. Don't, I always advise people, don't jump on any topic that is trending. Look at topic that actually aligns with your academic goal. At the commencement of every year, there's a presentation of national budget. Those in the field of economics, business, and the likes. Why not do a breakdown of the budget? Your own understanding, your place of influence, talk about it. Then you can just put a summary there. People will jump on it. Before you know it, it becomes a topic that is on. And when you're having such a discussion on social media, do well to add hashtag. For example, if you are discussing the national budget, there's nothing wrong with doing hashtag 2025 appropriation bill, hashtag national budget, hashtag this. Just do something. something is going on, the new tax laws, those that are relevant in that field, you can do something about it. Post it on your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your X handle, and you get a lot of followership, which in turn, actually, for everything you do, just ensure that you have a ResearchGate profile. You are in that place. Let people get to know that beyond what is happening here, you also exist elsewhere. Stay authentic and generous. And I'll conclude with this, a call to action. Pick one platform today that you are not on. Develop a presence there. Share one thing about your research interest. Then let that be the starting point. And I want to thank my colleague, Mrs. Hilda, for the good work she has done and for the leadership of that for this. Thank you very much, Prof. And take it from here.
Okay, thank you so much, Nathad. Now, let's move to work. What have just learned? Please stop sharing, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so the next 1 to 3 minutes, let's quickly, I've put our today's post. Stop sharing, sir. Today's post on the both on the Zoom chat and also here. So the task is simple. Just click on them and you are doing quickly. You click on them. You are to let me just post on the on the YouTube. So I'll be watching you now. The next 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Click on them and make a comment on them. Maybe just say welcome to onboarding. Make a comment on them, and then repost, reshare. I'm watching you, so our time start counting now. Our time start counting now. So I'm watching how many of you are already posting. So just like, comment. Let me refresh this page. Like, comment, repost or share on those platforms. Yes, I'm watching. So let me add comments. Yes, I'm looking at it. Let it start. Let it come. Comment, like, post, share. I've seen many of them are already doing that. You just click it from that Zoom platform or Zoom platform on YouTube. Zoom can also copy it on YouTube. Hit that still guys copy it on YouTube. Those on YouTube can say they can take it from there. Yes. Click there. Link, just click on it from the LinkedIn page to take you there. This is our LinkedIn page for today. Yes, our time is moving. Like, comment, follow. If you're not following us on any of this panel, please, congratulations. Okay. Like, comment. Okay, I've seen the Chidima, I've seen you. I've seen the Chidima. Oh, again, I've not such to see. I've seen Chidima on the LinkedIn. Let me check Facebook. Should I help us watch on Facebook? How many of us are on Facebook? You just click it straight and then you click on Facebook. Yes. Facebook, how many of us on Facebook? I've seen that. Okay, your time is cut. Let's keep doing it. We're watching you. Is the post on our the one Medicine I mentioned on the new channel we have for bespoke resources for researchers. So Okay, Facebook, I've seen. Congratulations. Okay. Yeah, Facebook, I've seen I've seen Romanus. Again, I've seen Yemi C. Adeleke. I've seen Luwato seen Anne on Facebook. Let's keep that coming. Again, I've not seen. Let me check Instagram. We can also check Instagram who's there. Okay, I've seen there. Instagram, I'm yet to see somebody there. So Instagram, we have a new Instagram account now. So like I said, it's a direct ASMN Center. Okay, it's ready for you. So you can follow the proper channel. Yes, Instagram, I've not seen more than one person there. So Instagram, let's quickly check it out there. For this one, the last one for today on Twitter. For Twitter, Twitter. So what we are doing that the next we'll be calling on the research and professions units to give us their own position. And what we are doing that, if you have any comment, please put it there on the chat. We'll be glad to take it. Okay. So let's complete the Twitter. Let me see. I want to see on Twitter. I've seen a number of us have posted on Chidima. The number has not increased on I'm watching us. Just click the link and write something on it. Facebook. Okay. The number has not increased. Why? Let's keep them coming, and then I'm not seeing number on Twitter. I'm not seeing the number increase on Twitter. Okay. So if you have questions, let's get them coming. Why? Okay, Prof. This will be shared. Okay, thanks so much, Chidima. Yeah, it's being streamed on YouTube. So immediately after this, we share the link on YouTube site. You have everything right on YouTube. Okay. That's for Chidima. Thanks so much. Chidima Eluzi. Any other question, please can keep it coming. I will just answer them as they come. Okay. Yes, we make progress now. Why we okay. I want to see how many we have on Twitter. How we come to other data. Yeah, if there's no question, I think we can now say thanks so much to the media team as we go into another unit. Publications are ready, so let's get the boss started on another unit. Chinwe, you want to come in now? Or you said, who I say Chinwe or Romanus? Who I say let's go?
If Chinwe is ready, let's have go ladies first. But if she's not ready, I can go first.
Okay, Prof, let me go.
Madam Chinwe, are you ready?
Yeah, she's ready. Please go on.
Let me share my screen. Looking for. Sorry, I'm trying to. This. Having some issues there. Prof, let him go. Let me try to sort some things out here.
Romanus, please go ahead. Thank you.
All
I
right.
listen to you. So,
If you can hear me, shout out deck.
Dadek.
Thank you.
Dadek.
Thank you. I don't know if my principal is here, Dr. Solomon.
Dadek.
Okay, if he's not here, present. So when Prof was making presentation, he said that we are direct disciples. So I'm one of the direct disciple handling one rural church, which is a publication. So the research and publication is two different units. Dr. Solomon is handling research, and why I handle publication alongside with Dr. Yemisi. I believe she's here because I was saying her name on the code episode. So we'll be looking at understanding the part from research publications to income. So what we do in the publications unit, it's not just publication. After publication, what next? It's not just publication, or maybe you only wait during promotion. They say promotion is next week. You start running up and down for somebody to smuggle your name into a paper. No, that's not what we do. So what we do, basically, Dr. Solomon handles that aspect of research in terms of writing, manuscript, data, and all that. He does that with Dr. Karakara, while me and Dr. Yemisi picks up of that. That is after the manuscript has completed. What next? Publication. After publication, what next? So we are looking at how to move away from just publication to income and research immortality.
See, it's not going. It's been doing like
So
this.
they will be looking at the overview, our focus, summary and conclusion. I've said this before, we are looking at research, publication, and income, because income is very important. Income is an intrinsic motivation of research. If you are working, you need income. In fact, so many things you need income. When you are writing, to write a good paper, it takes a lot of energy. And after writing, you have to recoup your energy so that you can write the next one. And the best way to recoup your energy is through income, because you need income for your family, you need income from friends, and you need income, in fact, for to do so many things. So that's what we do. And I bet you, being a member of ASMN Premium member, you will enjoy it. You will not regret it. So research, publication, and earnings. So I'll be focusing on the two last one, the aspect of publication and the aspect of earning. So if there's anything that Dr. Solomon want to add, he will talk on research. So publication, when we say publication, is not just publishing in any art journal. We have a specification list of journals that will focus, journal that will make you visible. When Madam Hizda was presenting, she talked about visibility, and when Mr. Tat was also presenting, he also mentioned it. Feasibility, the best way you can be visible as a researcher is not spending 3 hours in class. If you spend 3 hours in class, the only people that will know you is your student. And after graduation, they will only remember you when they need reference letter. And after that reference letter, I don't think they will remember you again in their life. But when you have a paper published in a good journal, it will be read across the world. And once you want to apply for grant, you can use it to apply for grant. If you apply for grant, they will check your profile. In fact, if I know your name, full name, the first thing I would do is to go to your Scopus page and say, what is this guy's footing in research? If you write me for collaboration, the first thing I would do is to go to your profile page and look at your pedigree. When I say if I see that there's no solid pedigree, I say, no, this one doesn't have enough footing. Look, our focus, what our focus journal is, publication is not just to publish and publish in the Ojuri Journal of Economics, Abuad Journal of Economics, AA Journal of Economics. No, that is not our focus. Our focus mainly in Web of Science, if Web of Science, we may not have time to talk about Web of Science. When we do ASMN training, we'll talk about solidly on different databases that will publish that will make you immortal in research. So Web of Science, different categories of Web of Science, that SCIE, that is Science Citation Expanded, SSCI, Social Science, for those of us in social sciences. You have Arts and Humanity, we have Emerging SOC Citation, and so many other things. Scopus is very popular. Scopus, ABS, these ones are more inhuman, are more weak. Let me use the word weaker than others. ABS, Association of Business Schools. For those of us in business schools, you are in economics, you are in management, you are in finance, accounting, business school. These databases have different metrics to rank. Either if you're looking at ABS 1, you have ABS 2, ABS 3, ABS 4 star, and ABS 4. The Scopus, you have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Web of Science, the same thing. Web of Science, GCR, Q1, Q2, Q3. If you are affiliated in some organization, during promotion, there will be specific Scopus, tell you Q1 and Q2. Or you're applying for some postdoc abroad, you need it. There's no way you will escape it. You need minimum of Scopus Q1 and Q2. Even if it's not written in their selection criteria, but they use it, they may not tell you. They will use it. For example, if they have two people who are very qualified and they need one position, they have only one space for those two people, they will go and check who has higher publications in terms of top-notch journal. So publication, not just publishing, quality publication. Quality publication. How do you measure quality publication? The place where the journal is published, Web of Science. Because when you publish in these databases, the likelihood of you escaping predatory journal is very high. For example, for a journal, predatory journal, to get into ABS, I don't think that is even possible. If you manage to smuggle yourself into ABS, the following year you'll be deleted. Also for Scopus, every year they update the database twice a year. So if a journal and predatory journal manage to one goal is way in database, the following year it will be deleted. So that is why you should publish it. So also, talking about the income aspect, I know a lot of us want to hear, when they hear income, that's where we pay most attention. So as I mentioned before, I'm working with Dr. Adeleke. She can attest to it. We started working since late 2023 also, and since that time we have seen a lot of benefit. And our team also have made some reasonable amount of income in the project. So depend on for you to make an income, it's like Facebook content, you have to monetize your content. What we do, research monetization. So we do research monetization, publication unit of that. The criteria and the income involved depends on the athlete and the journal rank, whether ABS, Web of Science, or Scopus, and also the rank, whether Q1, Q2, Q3. Also depends on the number of authors. For example, if you have a manuscript that has 50 authors, it means that the marginal contribution of each author is very low compared to journal that you have 3 authors. You can tell a journal that has 3 authors and a journal that has 50 authors, not the same contribution. So in that case, if you have a journal that has 3 authors, it means that redundant contribution are not, you know how people that are redundant. But if you have so many authors, you have so many redundancy that I can tell that these ones are gift authors. So they will do that, and positions of the author also, and also case by case, and depends on fund availability. So I warn you, after this, we don't have enough time to exhaust everything. You can reach out to Prof, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to Dr. Solomon, you can reach out to Dr. Adeleke. And also not just talk publication and diadeck. We also have a journal. We just established a journal and diadeck. And thanks to Prof, thanks to Dr. Marcos and Dr. Solomon, those who put their feet to make sure that the journal establishment come true. So please, if I urge you to go through the link. There's a link here. We can read about the journal. The journal is Institutions and Development Research Journals by diadeck. We already have ISS and International Standard Serial Number. So once you check this link, you will see us. You read. They will have many editorial board members, not just editorial members, across the globe. In fact, let me shock you. We have a 2024 Nobel laureate winner in economics in terms of Professor Robinson. So please check out the journal. And also, the call for submission is open. Please make a request for submission. I also beg you, we may need you for in terms of revision. Also submit. Please submit, not just submit a quality manuscript. Because it will undergo a peer review and be vetted by Prof and our researcher team. So in conclusion, I've talked about research, we talked about publication, and most importantly, the aspect I would like so much, which is the income aspect. So the income that is applicable depends on the journal, because the journal rank is very important. You can't compare a Q1 journal with a Q4 journal, because the impact to research community is not the same, and the effort to get Q1 and compared to the effort to get Q4 are not the same. The journal rank, the athlete I'm talking about, whether ABS, Web of Science, and whether Scopus, and the possibility of partner with some agencies, sign MOU with some agencies abroad. We have discovered that the major bane to publication, especially for us in Africa, particularly Nigeria, is APC. When I see some of our colleagues in research using their money to pay APC, I feel like shares, which is not ideal for you after writing. Because when you are writing, it's like your intellectual property supposed to give you an income. So we are partnering with some agency to see how to curb this menace facing African community in terms of APC. And some of the journals, the APC can be very outrageous. Some can go as high as $3,000. Converting $3,000 to Naira, I don't think there's any professor in Nigeria that earns that per annum, not even monthly. And also, agreements depends. It varies, depends, is case by case basis. It depends on so many factors. I mentioned those factors before: authorship, the number of authorship, the athletes, and the rank of the journal. So we are open for discussion. You can reach out to Prof. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Dr. Solomon. You can reach out to Dr. Adeleke. So we got you covered. Thank you for participation. You are welcome on board to Diadec, and welcome to the discipleship of Diadec. So you have been ordained today as a disciple to go and preach the good news of research and bearing the flag, an umbrella of Diadec. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Romanus, for that. Much appreciated. Okay, right to time. So the comments I'll be receiving, I'll be answering them right on the chat. So let's keep them coming. While we appreciate Romanus, let's keep engaging the link I've shared. So also please announce that on this, as mentioned by Hida, we go to our Scholars Mentorship Network, our YouTube, the new YouTube bespoke resource. So we'll create resource. I'll create resource for. So we have that. Is picture on that is there. Also, the one on the Delicate is there. So if you just click on this link, our Scholars Mentorship Network on YouTube. All of that are there on the channel, which is also shared today in the post. So get more of that. Okay, Madam Dr. Chiwa, you said for us, we'll talk about AI. What is about AI? How does AI help us? So should we go in there from the angle of the partnership and collaboration units of that? Najima, you have the space. So let's work. We can clap. Let's welcome Dr. Chiwe. She'll be working together. She's leading together with Dr. Judith on that partnership and programs unit of Dialect. Yes. Go ahead, ma. You have the space.
Good evening, Prof. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, our new babies on the call. You're welcome. It's good to have you around, and I sincerely appreciate this privilege to be part of this team. I can't thank Prof enough and all the team members for how much they have exposed me. I'm not a social media person. I just want to hide in my corner. but Prof will push you, send this, post this. And with that, you're getting recognition. Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you so much, team members. And I believe that there are some of our premium ASMN members that are like me, that wouldn't want to be out there, but you need to be there because that's where you'll be seen. Your visibility is your worth. If I keep telling, so if you cook a very good soup and you didn't present it to anyone to test it, how will people applaud you? So your visibility is your network. Thank you so much. I briefly want to share with us our new baby also. There's a course we're about to launch, and that course is titled Course on Applied Data Science. So I'll be presenting this course, introducing you to the course, and then I'll share with you the recent partnership we have collaborated and signed MOU with. Let me see. What is this course all about? Yes, this course is so important because we are not just launching a new course. It's not just about another course in data science. It is strategic. It's a course that where you can accumulate all the data you've accumulated or you have somewhere. You know, most times we do experiments. We carry out analysis. We have raw data. But for us to be able to generate strategic insight from this raw data becomes a challenge. So this data, you have them in your laptop, you have them everywhere, and they are underutilized. This course on data science and analytics will help you convert some of this data to gainful skill, where even no matter how complex this data is, you can gain actionable strategic insight into this data for policy, for pricing, for any kind of analysis you may wish to, or that you might not even have thought about. In this course, data science, applied data science course, we're going to be looking at machine learning, introduce you to understanding of machine learning and data science, because if you have a knowledge of the theory of anything, it's easy for you to apply it in any area. So we introduce you to the theory, and we're going to make it user-friendly, such a way that even if you don't have technical skill, technical knowledge, you don't like coding, we're going to present it in such a way that it will be very easy for you to grasp. So the course focuses on structured query, a structured inquiry, using machine learning and natural language processing. You don't need that. At some point, you may not need to write code. Once you have done your analysis with natural language processing, when you hear about natural language processing, it's just simply using the natural language to interrogate with the data you have developed. So that is where if you see in the platform there on the advert, you see natural language processing. So it's just like when you're using ChatGPT to discuss. So with using your data, you can use your natural language to gain insight and extract meaningful insight from the data. So when are we starting this course? This course starts from August 17, 2021, and it will be on Sundays. Who is writing on my screen? Who is drawing on my screen? It shall be on Sundays from 5 p.m. West African time to 7:30 p.m. And we are going to be rounding up the course. It's going to be a 9-week program. We're going to be rounding up at October 12, 2025. So by the time we are completing this course, all participants should be ready for Capstone projects. Who is drawing on my screen, please?
This is when they tell you to learn data science with your system.
Okay, the person should please come and learn data science. So basically, this course anchors on 3 major areas that you cannot replace it. Here, we are interested in your own data. So as you're coming into this course and you have your own data, is open. We are welcoming you with that. And you can analyze what you have already collected. It could be educational record, it could be transactional logs, it could be survey data you have gathered, and you can be platform users. No matter what kind of data you have, we're open. All we need is to introduce you, give you the templates, the background, the foundational background on what to do with it. And with your mentors, that's your facilitators on the call with you, and your peer circle, you'll be able to draw insights from this data. It could be data from education, data from agriculture, health, governance, whatever kind of data you have, just come with it. Also, the data will focus, or the course will focus on data discovery toolkits, where we're going to be giving you access to various toolkits that will help you draw insights from the data. We are very much interested in mentorship, where we can pair you with your mentors, those who are doing very well in your area, and you get connected with them, work with them, and draw. Well, you can even, a lot of things are open for you if you enroll for this course. And who is this meant for? Who is this course meant for? Yes, if you are in this category of people who work with data and decide or desire to formulate better questions to derive insight. Remember, we talked about natural language processing. Or you are managing very complex data and you need to gain more insight from this data to navigate challenges, to make decisions. This course is meant for you. Or you are leading team. As a team lead, you require analytical structure to enhance decision-making. Then you are welcome, it's for you. You are also, the course is also will help you to emphasize on thinking using a well data-rich evidence and in a poor environment meant for you. So what is there for us? If you enroll in this course in data science, you experience a transformative approach to data science. This course delivers a capstone project where we can give you our own data, you can bring your own data, and this could be helpful when it comes to applying for funding. You know, if you're able to analyze the data, because if you run an experiment or you did a survey and you're able to do a structured, presentable data and analytical data that would grant insight into what you have done, it's easier for you to publish. We just listened to the last presenter on publication. If you're able to build a structured, convincing data, because everything is based on conviction. If you have the data and you're not able to present it in such a way that is convincible for policy makers, then how will you be able to attract funding? So if you join us in this data science and analytics course, we are open for you to show you the right way to make money out of your data. Then lastly, is the recent partnership programs we have gotten involved in data and Diadic. We have partnership with Bell. Bell is a national university. Okay, sorry, it's a university that is accredited by NUC and is approved. Is already, this university is located at Ota, Ogun State. So we have a partnership with them. We signed an MOU recently with them. Prof will tell us more about it. We also have a partnership with HileTech. HileTech is a China-based institution or technological company. We also signed an MOU with them. Also, Cambridge University. We have a collaboration with Cambridge University where we've been applying for grants. Some of them are progressive and some of them are yet to come. So now, if you're part of this Diadic team, enroll for the data analytics course or data science course, you have access to all these partnership programs we have gotten ourselves involved. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Chinwe. I would like to answer some of the questions that have been coming. So if you still have questions, let's keep them coming. Just to add to what she has said, we are happy to announce that apart from the live sessions, we're also going to offer the course on LMS, so we can log in. This is actually this is already working on that on the course learning management system. So you can log in with your user ID. For those who have subscribed to it already, we'll present that to you shortly. So you log in, so you can go there, watch the previous videos, take the exercises, and progress at your pace. Apart from the live sessions that we're holding on Sundays like this. So I just this is a demo for that. But the details on the course content, I just put them on the chat on this Zoom platform. Okay, I think we are almost done with most of the contributions from the various, except I'm not going to, if you have any question again I have not answered, please, you can raise your hand. We can take a few questions now, feedback from the audience, from the ASMN members. Otherwise, we can make progress. As I can call one or two of our regional coordinators to shed light to it. Any of them that already can share. Is Dr. Beluke, is she there? Beluke, Nima, or Karakara. Okay. So any question on that? We're glad to respond that I have not responded to the chat. Otherwise, let me just take us some other. So actually now Q&A. Yeah, thanks so much, Chidima, for that. Okay, trying to respond to the comments I've seen on the chats. Most of them have answered, but I will respond to them as well when I give my further clarification. So if there's any quick comments, we'll be glad to take them. Whether you raise your hand or you put them on the chat, we'll be glad to raise them. Okay. And what I'm going to present, please, if you can just quickly put on your video, let's take the screenshots before I forget. Because I normally forget. My team members will ask me. So if you can put on your video, that'd be great. So we can take screenshots for 1 minute. Except you're in a place that video is not applicable, but otherwise, we're glad to see your faces. Yeah, thanks so much. Just a video. Thanks so much. Only a video. Thanks so much, Tosi. Thanks so much, AK. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay, one more. Back, Grace, Atat, Chidima, one more of your faces. Lolade, thanks for joining. Chinwe, thank you so much. We can make a video for Waidi. Dedamola, Farida, Mustafa, Sonia. Can make a video, that'd be great. Going, I don't know, I will say, it's again, Waidi. Any more? Want to see your faces? Thanks so much, Abigail. Thanks so much, Marcos. Yeah, more Idamola. More. That. So Abigail team to ask me. I don't want to forget. Okay. More. Thanks so much. It's coming Farida. Fred. Thanks so much from Uganda. Okay, let's keep them the ones we have. Otherwise, I want to take more. But we can see, put on a video. That would be great. Otherwise, we make do with this. Page 1 is taken, then page 2. Page 2. Yeah. Page 2 is taken as well. Great. Okay. Maybe page 2. 1 minute more, one more few seconds, so we done. Adeleke. Okay. Sonia, how are you? Okay. All right, I think we are good to go. The last one. The last one, please. The other one, somebody confused me here. Okay. All right. Now, okay, okay, I would have, if I remove my background. Okay, thanks so much for your cooperation. Let's keep the comment coming. I want to quickly take us through again what I was saying earlier. I have to give space to my team members to present first. If you can see my screen again, please respond by responding yes on the chat or yes. So I have taken this one today. I just want to run through some of the two things I'm doing now, both the updates and some of the clarifications that we have been asked and some questions. All right, thank you. I think most of our presenters from the different unit, from the media, from the research, from partnership and programs unit, thank you so much. Now, so looking ahead, Dr. Chung has taken part of that, and we have taken this call for action. In case you have not commented on the post for today, please go ahead and do that. All right, so just to remind us, please, if you have anything to remember for today's session, have this graph on your head. And this is the first time I'm presenting that graph to anybody. So please, can you see this my chart, or this is it,
yes.
is it pyramid?
Pyramid,
Okay.
yes.
So this is basically what we operate on. This is our framework of operation. We have the general, like I said, we have the general deck admin community. Anyone who have gone through our events, either virtual or physical events, they belong to the part of a deck admin community. At my last count, and the various series 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, we have over 1,200 who have gone through that. So they belong to the deck admin community, also plus the one we did last year with Tashiwet, Tashiwet University of Education. So all of that are go through our Innova trainings, our followers, they are part of our DADEC ASMIC community. And these are people called like the general multitude. And among these cohort, we push a few others who want to take their partnership or mentorship level to the next level, which is what we are now, which we call the ASMN Premium members. People members like if you listen to that video it's on YouTube, but also embedded on the page where we mentioned DADEC ASMN Premium membership. Or if you go to the DADEC homepage, when you click join the network, there's a video at the end there. So the video speaks about ASMN Premium members who are like disciples of DADEC. So anyone who is a member of ASMN Premium member is a disciple of DADEC. And it's from this cohort, you normally based on interest and also activity, we get that to move to DADEC team, who are like the, if you like, the management team of DADEC. The advisory board members are like, if you like, saying that there are big fathers that I respond to as the chair of DADEC. The likes of James Robinson, the likes of the last year 2024 Nobel laureates, the likes of Franklin Lisk, the likes of Simple Asongu. These are all of them. They're all on our platform. So this is how we operate that level. And let's have this schema on our head. This is our operation guideline. And don't forget, I keep saying it, this is our framework, which will run with a framework. So there's no any platform that I don't mention it as for mentorship, nurture nature cycle. As we know already that the mentee is a captain. So how far you can benefit from this platform I've created depends on you. So we want you to take the advantage we have provided. And many persons are already doing that. And thankfully, most of the people that you are seeing now giving talk on that deck, we are part of the DADEC as premium members. Now they move to now join in and giving talk. So that's why we see progress. So you are the one that will drive it. We just provide the platform as co-pilot. Free code evaluation. That's why we do quarterly study session to look at what things we are doing or can do better. and also you from your end, what are the things you want us to support with? So that will be what we'll do at the quarterly review session, like we are doing having today, to track changes and the feedback. And of course, we keep maintaining honesty and integrity as our trust capital. Again, another thing again, not to forget on the data consuming platform is our popular research impact pyramid. I've seen many of us using that term now. No matter where you are coming from, you can start from whatever you are as knowledge consumption, learn the adaptability, and you grow on to production, learn, it become visible, and you go on to moderation, it become stable, your stability, and then move on to academic stimulation, where you become what I research or academic impact and immortality, become immortal, so to say. So, of course, the mentorship we are going to have element of supervision, coaching, but much more so on development that we have seen so far by various presenters have seen. So let's take advantage of that. Yeah, somebody has asked about clusters. Yes, we normally have 5 clusters based on the core members we have. And for this as main premium by 3 or by 1 and 2, they already have their cluster, but by 3, our usage and production unit to Romanus is working on that. So in this coming week, we will share a draft. So in case your name is not where you want it to be, or you have anything, normally look at the area of expertise, we look at also the spread, as well as the traditional composition as well. These are things we put in place to group us. So in case after the first group, we will share the draft. In case you are not comfortable with your drafts, kindly reach out to us. We will now share the final for what, because we want it to be where you can contribute more. So the pictures we are seeing are the ones who subscribe early. So in case your face is not here, we are sorry. There's no, we can put all of the faces in one place. So these are the ones who subscribe early enough. Okay. So what are the power you enjoy as a ASMN Premium members? Like we said, I've this event worked with 2023 May from JPAL gave me a very clear understanding about how you can ride on people's on others' mileage, which is what we are. Because this time, this was featured by JPAL website as a featured as the African Scholar Spotlight after attending their based on the grant we won from JPAL, funded by JPAL on the informal insurance package for informal sector workers. So I presented that a draft of that in Ghana in April. That was the time we were planning to start as 1.0. So that was why if you see the name as African Scholars, actually from this name, we now added the mentorship network. Okay, so based on that, we use that as a forum to give other members to enjoy such. So basically, most time, if I'm going to anywhere that is close by, I normally put on our platform anybody who is around there that can join me. So our simple members enjoy what I enjoy. So this is our one we want to sign the MOU with Best University, as I mentioned by Chinwe. This is the VC of Best. So the same way I was received, my team members who were there, we also received. Okay. So most time after our event, we report it, we mention that you are there, join us. So basically, it's to help you to write on our platform. That's why we also make sure that when we share a post, you will share or comment. You also help. We also give you a privilege to write on the platform. And these are few testimonies. I have seen Dr. Chinwe. Dr. Chinwe, you think we have known for years. We just met in December in the program. And it's like, okay, I would say it's like Elijah casting the mantle upon Elisha. See the way she also Elisha burned the wood for the housing and cook, prepare the meal and be the parents' fire. That was this lady has done so far. So between December and we have done a lot of things. And what we'll do again, if in case you have a coach that as me, when you have a win, a milestone, a progress, we give you the platform. We can write a blog post on it. We'll put it on our platform and publish it on our website as well, and also on showcase on social media. This is the training she had in Taraba. So on this area of data science, that's why I also saw the picture we see now on this course that's coming up starting from August. Applied data science course training. So that because she's one of the leads facilitators was another lady from the US who is also working with her on that. Okay, so we are showcasing that as ASMN Premium members, you have this privilege to grow with us. So whatever we can do to give you such mileage, such a platform, we'll do that. Again, I was also invited as a keynote speaker to University of Lagos, one of the industrial programs. So this is one of our members. This is another one. I mean, not this. So they're also part of. They joined me in that event. So the same way I was received, we also received. This is another way to some of the free testimonials, and this is on our website that we enjoy. Okay, so if you have anything you are doing, win an award, of course, we are happy to showcase that with you or do the seminar presentation. Give us the details. We'll be glad to showcase that with you. This is one way we also help to promote our lab. As somebody said, your visibility is we have a way of influencing your versatility and also have a way of influencing your profile as a researcher. Okay, we have given this talk on the data science, which as you have seen on the page, for all our simple members, you enjoy a rebate. This is one way to also appreciate your trust in us by being an ASMN Premium members. So you have a rebate for that, and I think the early bird registration is ending July 15th. So let's take advantage of that. And the more so, this one that Madam Hida has mentioned. This is our new channel where we organize some bespoke resources on so things like AI and research, things like publication like Romanus did today with they're out there. So if you're not yet on that channel, please I will just ask you to click on it. Let me just take you there. You click on it and subscribe. You see the various I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Can we see that? Share the screen. I don't know if you can see the screen now. Otherwise, let me just share the screen now. So you click on it and you see the screen. So both of those okay, let me say here it is. Yeah. So now I have 70 subscribers. So it just released about this month. So we have the bonus on videos on the secrets of grantmanship from Professor Afolabi Taiwo, one of our collaborators in Canada. We have the breaking research grant barriers with AI by Chinwe. We have publishing indexing outlets by Romanus. We have a delicate series of publishing in hyper journals. Then we have one I gave on why you need a mentor. So these are the ones who have more of them are called like they have been mentioned by the media team. If you have any topic you want us to discuss, also let us know. You can send us me a message. One thing about that, I have such rich expertise. So someone in there that will be glad to present a short talk, normally within 15 to 20 minutes video, so you can reach out to us. So if you're not yet on this channel, please subscribe to it, and also you can share and also engage with them. All right. So that's for that. Let me go back to my other presentation I was talking. Okay. All right. So that Emmanuel talk about the dialect journal. So these are there. Someone said, is that APC? We are trying to even see how we can make it at this beginning to make it free for ASMN members working on the partnership with some collaborators. I hope that we'll get such a partnership so we can waive it. We don't want publication fee to be challenged for our team, our members. So work on that. There are mentioned earlier as our dad members, we celebrate. So your wins. If you also follow us every Friday, so we call a Friday feature post. That's why we celebrate our ASMN Premium members. So if you didn't see you are celebrating, that is in line with, of course, our motto of honing knowledge for transforming lives. So we'll be glad to showcase that. Okay, just as I was saying earlier about this one of the posts, some of the things I have this other one. So this I think we showcase on Fridays. Because got a Friday feature post. Okay, also your birthdays, thanks to media team, they also have to showcase that. Okay. And our guidelines I will share. I think I need to can check that now. But I will share. We'll share it shortly by within a week to highlight our expectation, things we need to know. Media has to talk about that collaboration. And like we said, as ASMN Premium members, we are now direct ambassadors or disciples. And thankfully, I'm also happy to announce that we are also glad to make sure that we have discovered the University of Regina, our partner. We are happy to announce that between October and November, our next series, ASMN 6.0, will take place. Details will come later on. For those who are about certificates that met the requirement for certificates on ASMN 5.0, which will be worked on. So within the week, it will be emailed to us and how you can showcase it on our platforms. Okay, this is one of our earlier share we can engage today post. Okay, before I stop, let me quickly run through the ASMN Premium guideline just quickly on the main things. Although many of the things have been said, but we'll share it by email so that you can have it to guide you. It's a guideline. Okay, it's on Word documents because we'll share it. Can you see my screen? Let me try and make it bigger. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, those of us who are in batch 2 and batch 1, it's no need to you. But this version 2, just updated it for the natives who are bringing on board. So this is a welcome note from you. Now we'll talk about our branding, our colors, what they represent. So when you're posting anything, I have to do Tasmin, mindful of the colors. So a brand matters a lot, font colors. And so these are the links to our various channel, LinkedIn page, our main one, then YouTube page. These are the best book YouTube page. I talk about this one is your YouTube page. Number one is one we use for streaming and everything. But this one is one we do videos on resources that are targeted to our audience. Then his Facebook page is here, then our Instagram page is there, then Twitter page is there. So, and these are our hashtag. When you are posting how to do with us, you can use hashtag Diadec, hashtag grant winning, ASMN, Diadec Bootcamp. These are our main hashtag we use. So we are excited to welcome you on board and look forward to you be part of us as we hone knowledge for transforming lives. Other things are there, like the general guidelines, that is basically every year. Thanks for those who are in batch 1, they have renewed their renewals is some of them are going to already put it on the page. For those who are in batch 2, they will be around November. For those who are batch 3 now, so this is next year, if you renew, so it's the main annual association. Okay. And the capacity building, all of that, we do trainings that are important to us. So if you have any training you want to do, you can work towards that. Then what are things we get from direct also? So we'll expect from you on the cluster leads. We'll share that later on this week with the cluster leads and various members that will oversee that. Our system will share that all this on the ones are taking care of this, but also share it so we'll have it as a guideline. Then collaboration comes as well. Then for media and policy guidelines, so we'll also be careful about what we post. So we don't put irrelevant jokes or using political norm. Our motto is simple: honing knowledge for some lives. And if you look at our website, our cover is tick tick. Togetherness, independence, transparency, integrity, and creativity. So these are things that guide us our motto. We are independent think tank, so we don't discuss political debates. Except you are doing a research on it, one or two, but instead of jokes, don't we focus on our goals so that we can become the focus soon. So these are just about 3-page documents. It will share to with us the course of the week together with the draft of the cluster. So let me pause here. Let me see if I can do that. In case there are some quick comments, I would be glad to receive that. Okay. All right, thanks so much. And then we're making good progress. Any quick comment on that so that we can make progress? Comment or question? You can raise your hand. Let me go to our agenda for this program. Yeah, so we have covered, we're making good progress. We have covered 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's look at the Q&A reflections. Also, we need to take it down. Maybe those of us in batch 2 or batch 1 want to reflect on what's happened. If you want to go to, yeah, I will cover even this one. Announcement and closing. Yes, well, let's now go to this one where we keep. So, reflections, questions, clarifications, comments. Yeah, you can raise your hand or you can use the chats. Okay, who is talking? Yes, please. Use the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Chidema, any other question? I've answered some of them in the session. Let's organize. Any question? Okay, Aminat, your hand is raised. Yes, Madam Aminat. Please, you have this space. We can unmute and speak. What else you can raise your hand if you want to ask question? Aminat, please go ahead.
Good evening, distinguished scholars and my professors and mentors. Indeed, a one pleasure to be part of this training because some months ago I was also like those that are onboarding, and I can speak to the fact that I've gained tremendously from the program. There are so many milestones that have been covered. One of it is getting direct mentorship for experienced scholars in the house, like Dr. Kwade, Dr. Judith, and Professor himself, Sir Evans. And I think Dr. Kara too from Ghana. So what I want to say is that there is limitless opportunity being part of the ASMN Premium. In due course, some of those that are also failing will be shared with the premium members. So it is a win-win case. You would have to be ready to work hard and also be able to put in your best so that you're able to stand on the shoulders of giants that are in the house. So with these few points, I welcome you all to this platform, and I wish you a mutually fulfilling and engaging time with us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Aminat, for that wonderful feedback. Those of us who doesn't know her, know she should have faced. Let me see what I think of her. She's one of the ones, I must say one of our, I think she was in batch 2 or batch 1, yeah. So this is, last year we mentioned that she won, last year or this year, she won the Nigerian Economic Summit Group Award. So herself and Dr. Yeah, this is Dr. Aminat I just spoke. Myself and Dr. Adesoji won the award. Out of the 6 of them, 2 of them from our platform. I'm happy also Nana that she just recently won a postdoc. I don't want to give details, but she will take a later. Once we have the details, we can share. She just recently won a postdoc, I think this month. So in case you want to get a postdoc, we have people who just won it recently. She can share some insights on how to win international postdoctoral research funding. Okay, thanks so much. I mean, we appreciate you so much. I think you are such a wonderful disciple of that, and we appreciate you so much for all you do. Okay, any other comment of reflection, please? This is time for it. Somebody asked a question on YouTube whether the data science course is only for those who have data. No, the course is for, if you have, you can, the way it is, like I said, the way it is, there'll be hands-on. You can use your own data if you have your own data. And if you don't have data will be made available to use. And like I also mentioned earlier, we're going to also be running it, apart from the live session, to also be on the LMS, learning management system. Just share the link, it's already been developed. So you sign in, you can learn at your pace and ask questions. People will be there to answer, both your fellow classmates or your fellow the facilitator are there to answer it. So it's not only on this live session. The live session is on Sunday, so you can have time to discuss the facilitators. But after that, within the course of the week, you can log into your page, access the course, and you'll have those of us that have done Coursera, so you have the 0. So we have that feature plus the live session, which is one of the things that make it very, very unique for us. Okay, somebody's asking a question. Dr. Chidima Iluezi, we will receive assistance in grant writing, more like a professional overview. I didn't get Chidima, can you make it clearer? I think
Good evening, Prof. This is
good evening,
Chidima.
Madam Chidima. How are you?
My question is, fine, thank you. Prof, I'm asking, for instance, if any of us, like the new ones, the new premium members, we assess a particular grant and we've already applied for it. Before submission, can we submit it for professional overview with the mentors in ASMN before, like an overview, so that one can say, okay, no, put it this way, put it that way, so that we have a successful application? That's basically my question.
Yes, thank you for that question. But that is one of the things you enjoy. So we have people on that. That'll be part of our partnership and program committee units. We work on that. Also, Romanus and Solomon on the research and also that. So big also join that. But we also encourage a cluster, like because they apply for grants, so put them in cluster, they work together. Yes. So the simple answer to your question is yes. Once you have a draft, you want people to be part of it, you can let us know. If you're able to contribute to look at able to review it before you submit it, please, you can share that. That's also what you encourage within your cluster. So in your cluster, you have a cluster lead, you also have the team members from there. They can go there. But we also expect that if don't make it like tomorrow. So also give allowance so people can have time to go through it. So that proper have something I have ready to maybe edit, but deadline is tomorrow. So you put everybody on pressure, please. Yeah, so having a sufficient time to review that will be useful. Someone like Chinwe with AI expertise can also use AI to check and see how it can be made and can be improved from upon. So thanks so much for that question. Yes, you have such a opportunity to get feedback from the team members. If you also look at one of the things I shared earlier on one of the video that's on our page by this one by Afolabi Taiwo. He talked about the issue of peer review. So you click on it, you see it gives you room that you should ensure that your draft is ready. And before you submit it, let people make input to that as well. Yeah, thanks so much, Chidima, for that brilliant question. I think I've answered your question. Any more question? We can begin to tidy towards a conclusion. Question, feedback. Yes, this Soji. Yes, thank you, sir. You have the space.
Yes, good evening, Prof, and good evening, everyone. My sincere appreciation to all the team members, and I just wanted to make sure I also speak about some of the benefits of ASME. We're one of the first, that's season 1 of ASME Premium.
Batch 1, okay, yeah.
Batch 1, okay. So, and it has really been impactful both in research and my policy work. The network has really helped, and following a lot of posts that Prof and all the team members used to send is also very important. And one thing I can say is that I get relevant information in our career development every now and then. And practically, if they say we have been carried on eagle's wings, and Prof has really been able to help both personally and in terms of reference. I've been involved in research grant, and we've also won some fellowship here and there, and it has really been worthwhile. So I want to encourage the batch 3 of the ASME program to make sure that they really engage. Of course, it's going to be work where we should contribute. We should make sure that we're also ready to work and to open to learning, because there are a lot of learning that's going to take place. We should make sure that we are open to learn and we also engage, as Prof has said. So once again, I want to show my appreciation and thanks DADEC for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Soji. I think Soji is one of the other contributors making progress on batch one. It's part of those that won the six Nigerian Economic Summit Group fellowship with Terminat. Out of the six of them, two of them from a platform. And he's working with some central bank researchers on a project that we also have to network. Okay, just before we move progress, I want to quickly show us for those of us who that subscribe on time, if you go to on our web page, we have already put your profile on our website. So usually, if you want to get someone you can collaborate, it's simple. You go to, can you see my screen, please? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we are seeing
Oh,
it.
I can.
What are you seeing?
The
Latest-
site, your website.
Okay, great.
The
So once you
website.
come to this, join the net,
latest
join the net,
update.
yeah, join the network.
Join the
Okay,
network.
Are you not seeing my our website?
No, we are seeing it. I can see
Yeah, once you
join
go
the
to,
network.
yeah, so join the network will just give you, if you click on it, I will give you the what and what you need to be part of it. It's already there. So those of us who are in batch one, we click ASMN Premium batch one. It will take you to batch one. These are the profile of batch one. Batch one, so already put a link for those who they are due to renew. So you see their profile. So you can look at who in your area you can collaborate. Their pictures are there, and also they are linked to their LinkedIn page. There you can get their details. So after you have done your search, you can let us know so we can reach out to them on your behalf. For those who are in batch two, you just click on batch two. Batch one was like experimental, batch two and three are better. So batch two, I also put the link for the renewal, but they also will due by November. So you see batch two, their front page is the picture, the back is their profile. So we think Martina love you so much. So this is batch two. It's good down, see all in batch two. Then the ones who are in batch three now, we have shared the link. So you go to batch three here, as we come by profile batch three, you go batch three. Those of us who sign in newly, the ones that subscribe before 22nd of June, we have provided them. The ones who subscribe newly, we add it shortly. And in case, go to your profile, in case you know that is correct, let us know. We want to fit on the form that we use to populate it. So your profile is, your picture is in the front, the profile is at the back. And if you click on your LinkedIn page to take you to your LinkedIn page. So these are ways we can look at those we can work with. If you want to somebody in Uganda want to work with, we have them here. Or you can let us know. This is one of my PhD students currently in Tanzania for research. I have to click it. If anything you need, we have our East Africa coordinator in Tanzania. Can link you with that. So we have such collaboration across African countries. So in case you are not there yet, we'll add it after. Tomorrow we'll end this batch 3 tomorrow. So we'll open for batch 4 we'll normally do one per half of the year, we'll do 2 in the year. So this is the first batch 3 for the year. First one, batch 4 is open from July. Okay, so that's basically, so you want to see who to collaborate with, just go to the general network and look at the various link to the viewers. This batch 3, batch 2, you see the details. And for our team members, go to about the meet team. So click on it to meet our team members. Profile there, so you can also check. You see our advisory board member I mentioned earlier. So you see the team members here, and then you can see the fellows arrangements, all of that. So these are and if you want to know anything happening of that, they just come to event. Event will give you an oversight of what we are having. Like the event that's coming is data science, and so that one we're going to do later on, and then conferences. These are events we have for the year. I want to look at latest news, just click on news. Although we normally post it on our platform, when you click on news, you have latest updates. You have various like testimonial we did earlier for 5.0, all of that. So what we'll do basically is to ensure that our website is top notch and loaded. So most of the things you want to get from us, if you can go to our website, you have some answers. We're sure to reach out to that. Okay, let me start sharing and to take the final Q&A as we to work towards the conclusion, so we don't keep you loaded. Somebody's asking, how about the professional group clusters? Yeah, I said earlier that you come up in the coming week. Dr. Roman is working on that already. We'll share that together with the I'll share that together with Tamidola. Damilari, I'm asking your question. So it is coming this week. We'll share that together with the what I mentioned with the guidelines I mentioned. Okay. Right. Any other question? Thanks so much, for sharing that. But anyway, how about the contact for all our team members? So if anybody want to reach out to, do let us know. We'll be glad that you did. And secondly, we have our WhatsApp group and Telegram group, so you can post it there, and people will be glad to respond to your to you as need arises. Okay. I think
Prof,
we are
I think there's
almost
a question on the
okay, please go on.
chat.
Yes,
There's
ma'am.
a question on the chat from Chidima. If the course is for
Okay.
international relations major.
Okay. Go on and answer. Though I answered it before when I was responding to her. You can answer. That's your call. That's your area. You want to answer her? Please go ahead.
Yeah, yes, it's for everyone. As long as you have anything to do with data, present or in future, it's for everyone.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay. So we are moving towards the closing remarks and announcements. We are taking most of these things. But if you have any question as many, we'll be glad to take it. So I go to. So I already mentioned earlier about looking. Yeah, greatest ahead. So this is the announcement. So these are since the course is already on and registration is already on. People are already registering. Let's register on time, so we can assign us our login details to access the course from the online. I mentioned again our YouTube channel for the bespoke courses I shared earlier. I mentioned the Saturday journal, then our Friday post. If you have anything, like you said, don't keep it. We have the platform that can help you announce, and they'll be glad to help you. So don't keep it to yourself. You don't know how your testimony matters to others. Okay, that's but one thing I want to share here. And but 2019, when I opened my personal website, was like I was like God was saying that I should make my testimony generous. So I started posting things, and then the feedback has been very, very, very encouraging. That people say, "Wow, I read your testimony. I read your post. It was quite interesting." So we want to also feature. We do that every Friday. Mondays our mission Mondays. So Monday post compulsorily Mondays and Fridays. Mondays mission Monday. Fridays a feature Friday. But on Wednesdays we post for the video for the week. So the other days are what other quick remark. But this Monday, Friday, also Wednesday, Thursday we post. Okay. So let's watch out for the announcement. And with that, I want to say thank you so much. I'd like to take the last one of okay, thank you, Chima. Okay, it's noted. Thank you. Okay, any other feedback or if I want to, we're about to close now. I don't want to take us more than 2 hours mass so that we can, I know I have different time zones. Those in Uganda already 2 hours ahead of us, and also East Africa. Those in Malaysia. Okay, any quick question? You can raise your hand or use the chat as we plan to close. Quick, other question have been answered? Yes. Chidima, Adeleke, Sarah, Sarah, Oluwatosin, yeah, Idamola, Thomas, Barinde, Amici, Aro, Akonde, Ajela, Adelapo, anyone, please, Daniel, okay, I've seen your comment about Fred, any question, Sonia, Already. Okay, any, okay, I don't think there's any question. So if there's no question, this is 10 minutes to time, so I can say, okay, thank you so much for your being there. We appreciate your presence. We don't take it for granted. And like we shared by some of our members, we are giving you the space now. So let's take advantage Remember that our motto is simple. We want to ensure we increase the African space because they want to change the narrative from African that was once reckoned with as a download continent to upload content. That's why you see us posting. There are things happening in Africa. We want to be part of that we can publicize Africa. So that's what we're doing. So join part of this trail, and you'll be glad you did. The benefits are enormous, as already sharing. So we look forward to partnering with you as we move on together on this journey. It's a journey. Don't forget, always have that mindset that is towards moving to immortality. God bless you so much. We love you, appreciate you, and then thanks so much for your time. Have a blessed week ahead, and welcome on board. We have the various group, so you can reach out to us like on that group. Most of our team members are there. They can respond to you. We have our mail address programs at that.org. Respond to you as well. We have our website there. We have our social media handles there. All of that we can respond to you. And God bless you so much. And then we wish you a happy week ahead. And we're about to end the first half of the year. July is coming this week. And as we enter the second half of the year, we trust God that it has been better than the first half in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless you so much and have a blessed week. All right. Thank you so much. God